Back of this that you're looking at was my regular season prediction for the Colts. But now something more fun, more entertaining. Today we're going to talk about every single conference championship / conference period. For example, like Pac-12 and Independent have 2 and 3 teams. So we're just going to say who I think the best team in that is. Because they're obviously not going to have conference championships unless the Pac-12 all of a sudden makes a move here in the next 5 days. Doubt it. All right, here we go. We're going to start with the MAC-tion. Very near and dear to my Indiana heart. You know, the Midwest Athletic Conference, and I'd love to say the Ball State Cardinals, but it's not. I think it's going to be a battle of Ohio. Ohio, not state, but the Ohio University versus the Miami of Ohio. I'm doing this to trigger all you Ohio State fans. We'll get to you guys later. Are going to face off, and I have Ohio winning. They actually lost the Battle of Ohio, I think, last year regular season, and they ended up not getting to the conference championship because they lost to I think Toledo there late. So yeah, but I think Ohio gets revenge. Conference USA, Liberty versus, believe it or not, Jacksonville State. Very underrated season last year, but I have Liberty winning this. As you guys know, they're in my college football playoff. A team that was so close to being in that college football playoff is in the American, and it's Tulane, and I have them going against UTSA, a team that always is so close to beating a big-time school, and I think they do it this year, and that's going to be the win that sets them over to get them there, but I do still have Tulane winning the American in that game. Sunbelt, I got James Madison, finally eligible for it, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think they're eligible now. Got them going against Louisiana, the Raging Cajuns, and I have James Madison winning it. ACC, I got Duke versus Florida State. I would have picked Louisville. I don't believe in them again. Clemson, I don't fully believe in yet. So I was like, Duke, I guess. I don't know. This is a complete random one of me. But I do have Florida State winning that and making the college football playoff. All these the big four guys, the ones I'm saying win. That's an automatic bid, by the way, for college football playoff. Then we got the Big 12, Kansas State versus Oklahoma State. These are the two teams that, to me, prove that they were, close to that Oklahoma-Texas when Oklahoma-Texas were actually in their conference. Now that they're gone, I think it's clearly Oklahoma State, Kansas State. The reason I have Oklahoma State is because they're running back, so I'm having them win and make the college football playoff. Then in the Big 10, I have Oregon, newcomer versus Ohio State. I really love Oregon, but I think Ohio State wins it. They finally get to win the Big 10 again and go on. It's been a couple years for them, so it has to feel like a lifetime, I'm sure. But I have you guys winning. Buckeyes winning that conference against the Ducks. Independent, Notre Dame is obviously the best there. It's Notre Dame, New Mexico State, or UConn. You tell me. You know what I mean? Notre Dame's going to be very good this year, by the way. I'm not just saying that, look at this Indiana guy. No, I don't. But I think Notre Dame is actually finally going to be good. I really like Riley Leonard. Mountain West. Fresno State versus Boise State. I think Boise gets back to where, they were for so long. And I think Fresno is going to continue to be as good as they were last year. So I have Fresno winning that. Pac-12, it's between Washington State and Oregon State of who I think is better. I think Oregon State, they, year in, year out, have really proved to me that they can play good football. So good for them. And then lastly, Southeast Conference, the SEC, the biggest conference when it comes to regard from the NCAA, right? And I have Georgia versus Mizzou. And I know you guys are like, oh man, look, he's glazing Missouri. No, I just fully believe in them still, and their schedule is very easy compared to some other teams. I don't even know I don't think they have to play Georgia or Bama during the regular season. I think they're toughest in the SEC is Texas. So, I mean, if they even just lose to Texas and win the other games, they're cool. So, I got Missouri versus Georgia, but I have Georgia winning because I'm not an idiot. Thank you guys for watching. These are my conference championship picks. Next few days, I'm going to do NFC and AFC playoff picture, divisional picks. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching. Affleck time, out of here.